Fight!
So I'm actually going to be taking my entire subframe out as well. But the reason I'm doing this is because of the cross member. So I got to take these arms off, take this off. I'm going to briefly disconnect this right here so I can take my axle out. And hopefully I won't have to undo any of my ball joints. I'm going to replace them anyways, but hopefully I won't have to undo them. So let's get started. Everything there. And there's also like a nut or something on the other side. Hopefully you can see that. So yeah, so I'm just gonna break this fork loose and disconnect it so I'm able to take the axle out and access those cross member bolts a lot easier. They're like tucked right there, so it's kind of an issue when you have all this together. These bolts right here for the lower control arm, they can get kind of tricky sometimes. So what I do is I grab like some pliers or needle nose, whatever, and just work them out. So, like everything else, put it together, set it aside, so that fork is out. I have access to those bolts. Now mine's particularly, I think has a 19 and a 17. Why, I don't know. But, I think I have to undo the bottom ball joint here. So I'm gonna undo my bottom ball joint, the bottom, which is right over here. So I'm gonna undo this one, pop this up so I can take the axle out, so I have complete access to those nuts there, or bolts. Complete access to those bolts there. So this could be a little easier. So I wanted to point out, I'm gonna be replacing these. But my lower control arm boots, whatever, forgot what they're called. That's so shot. It's not even funny. So I mean, luckily I'm replacing all of this, but man, that's ugly. I undid that ball joint down there, so now I knocked the axle right here a couple times. I was very sure not to hit any threads. So I'm gonna try to pull this bad boy out. There he is. Put this right back in place. Just cast him on here temporarily. So I took the axle out. It was kind of a mission to take it out. But with the help of a neat trick I like, ball joint separator. This is between the axle and the half shaft. You're able to get enough space in there so you can actually really pry hard enough to take it out. I have little tears in my boot. I have two, I believe, 1 and 2. So I'm looking to maybe replacing this boot or something, because the axle's fine as far as I know. Might not be, but I'd like to get some more life out of it. So yeah, so now I have a really good view of what's going on here. So I have plenty of access to these two bolts, so let's start cracking. So once you have the traction bar loose, there's two 17s on that side, so I definitely mixed up a bolt on this side. Once you have it all loose, what I like to do, I'm definitely gonna need my gun for this. So what I like to do is get a jack right here, Try to get it as centered as possible. I'm just winging it, obviously, just to hold it. Just to hold it in place. So now there are two, they're 19s on both sides. You impact those out, and the front traction bar should come right out. So let's do that. All right, so those were actually 17s. So what happens now, as I'll demonstrate, I took them out, they were just 4. I don't know how this camera angle is, I hope it's good. You can just gently lower this. My headers are probably gonna fall as well. Simple as that. You drop it. You're able to pull this out. Pull this side. The headers come right out. See? So now, I temporarily pull this into my engine bay. So now I'll put it back over the side. Get all this stuff. Go back over. This gives me 100% access to the motor. I took the axles out. I do still have to go back down there, get the shift linkage off. Then I'm gonna start, I'll take this T-bracket out. And then 1, 2, and that's it. So I'll drop the motor the same way with the jack, slowly lower it on the jack. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Really clear. So it's my ground, my valve cover. Gotta take that off. So yeah, once I have the whole front of the motor, the front of the engine bay, like out, I'm going to start tackling this back stuff. Take all this off. My fuel filter actually leave up there. Take out this canister, all that kind of stuff. These are my AC lines. I actually got to go on my engine under my dash and pull those in. My brake master, not master, my proportion valve is gonna stay right there. I'm not messing with that. But yeah, I mean, at the beginning of the day it was a full car, and now it's in shambles. So let's keep going at it. So now I'm gonna take this out and take out the infamous pin, and then tack these bolts here. Should be able to do the half shaft. I'm not separating anything, so I'm gonna tack this, pop that bad boy out, take this off right now, and take off those C-bracket bolts. I feel like they'll be a little bit easier to access from down here, so let's get to it. So I cheated. I did it right here, where this is, and I just unbolted it. So those arms are out, no longer in the way. Let me put this back on here. Put this back here so I don't lose it. Tackle these 2, maybe 3, and yeah. All right, so I got that off. Mine was 310, 17 millimeters. That one's there too, but I don't think I need to take that off. So I'm gonna tackle 1 and 2. Now theoretically the whole motor should just drop down. So we shall see. Mounts off. I already got that side loose. So you guys can see I can actually pull that bad boy right out. I'll put them up here because that's where I have that bolt, so I can put it all back together. So back down. That's out. So now, as you can see, I have a balancer in place. You guys can see my balancer right in place. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold on to the motor, bring it down slowly. Going down slowly. Make sure this bad boy doesn't go in any direction I don't want it to. That's it. Oh, there's a hose there I should have taken off. Sorry. I'm not gonna take it off on that side. It's like copper or something. Take it off on this side. So make sure you review all your hoses and things like that, because all right, so here we are. Pull the motor over there. So this is the empty engine bay. It's really not pretty. Still got this ground here. I should definitely take that off. I'm actually gonna take that off right now. I'm gonna take this bolt out. Take it out right now. Might as well, because it's literally 2 seconds. Right there. Okay, so I gotta take those out as well. So this is the plan of attack. I'm gonna super clean everything. I'm doing my best to make sure everything's out of the way. I still have to like unbolt some stuff here so I can really pull the wires out of the way. And move my fuel filter and this AC thing. I'm not gonna run that anymore, or heat or anything like that. So hold on one second. So yeah.
So what you doing over here, buddy?
I'm using the wrong sandpaper to sand down my engine bay. This is...
Looks like you're sanding at an angle too.
Yeah. This is 60 grit from Harbor Freight. So all I'm doing is I'm just actually making the surface really ugly. Scuffing everything. So I mean, obviously this is a car from 1991, so you got to take into consideration this car probably has hit one car or two in its lifetime. So not everything's gonna be straight. I had to bang this up so my alternator would fit. Like all of this is like nasty. It's all rusted up. Everything's like, I mean, this is all like in pieces. Like this is supposed to be one piece, and it's horrible. So again, I'm not really upset about it. I'm just doing my best to fix it, make it acceptable, so it looks decent when I put everything back together and stuff. I want this car to look pretty good, but obviously it's not gonna be pretty.
You're gonna spray it down with
Is that silver putty?
Yeah, brake cleaner, right?
I just don't know if it's looking at it. Huh?
You're gonna spray this car down with brake cleaner?
Nah, not a lot of brake cleaner.
Just a little bit.
Honestly, whatever I got behind you.
We don't sand no more, guys. We use brake cleaner. Spray it all over the car.
No, he's not a seaman, by the way. Well, he didn't want to wait for the camera because he got anxious.
Yeah, sorry. So I just covered everything I could in like shopping bags and stuff. I'm not too concerned about overspray, just because a lot of things are gonna get painted. So this, I'm gonna take this off, sand it down very lightly, and paint it as well. Some of these wires, you can get in there and see. That's okay, because that harness is gonna get cut open, stripped down from all the wires I don't need, and closed again. So what I did was, if you can, I guess, look closely, I scuffed it up really with the strongest sandpaper I had, and you see some bare metal here, just so that I have some basis to work off of and take off all the stuff that could come off right away. So yeah, I'm gonna paint everything now. Give it a little bit, see where I have to go from there, and then work accordingly. So yeah, start painting. Close as I can, so you guys can see. All I did was take a can of that Rust-Oleum and just, you know, go ham on my engine bay. Obviously, I didn't purposely, like, you know, try to make any drips or anything. But for the most part, it's pretty good. I mean, there's overspray on stuff, but obviously you can take that off very easily. You can post it. So yeah. So I'm gonna leave this actually just like this. I want to obviously clean up some stuff, put all my tools away. But yeah, so that's that. Engine bay officially is primed. I want to get this stuff too, and I will, but I want to get all of the inside of the wheel well too. So this is no longer going to be exposed like it was before. So yeah, look at that. It's already drying. It's looking really nice. Oh, see like a little drip up there. It's all right. So yeah, car's pretty legit now with engine bay. So next steps are gonna be, not today of course, clean this all up, take this T-bracket off, even though I'm still gonna use it, and then see if I could drop the subframe or do something so I can paint the subframe, replace the lower control arms. I still need to do that. Paint the subframe and my motor mounts, and maybe even the T-bracket, and the other motor mounts obviously. Paint those, and I'll show you guys how to do that. I want to get it as clean as possible because there's like a ton of like axle grease and stuff there, and it just looks really nasty. So I'll try to disconnect my steering rack because I need a new one anyways, unbolt the subframe and get it super clean, and take it from there. So yeah, I think that's about it for this video. Well, there's a bunch of overspray on my camera. That's not cool. Hope you guys could see me good. I don't know. But yeah, that's about it for today. So I'm just gonna clean up, and I'll see you guys next time.
Later, pimps.